to the left side. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. There he goes. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. And that one stayed too low apparently. 2-0 pitch on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Gaddis on third. Reddick at second with two gone. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. As he arrives at second without a play as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Carlos Correa is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Gregorius over to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 3 innings complete. Astros lead this one 2-1. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
0-1 pitch on its way. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Springer is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first down. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Gonzalez looking up, gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a slider runs in on him as he has to. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Gary Sanchez waits on deck. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Altuve shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Yankees are able to tie things up. At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. 0-1. Gonzalez stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
One and 2, here it comes. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky star.
Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Evan Gattis now standing in. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two out, nobody on. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in to try it again, Brendan Drury. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he'll step out and ask for time, maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
To first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is striding in for Houston, Josh Reddick.
Leading off for the Astros, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Aroldis Chapman is on his way to the mound, and this is a rather curious move to bring on the closer in just the 5th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Josh Reddick is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Lifted in the air to center. Hicks is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's a .333 hitter. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strike. Now to the plate, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Springer has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The 1-2. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. The 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Altuve has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. In comes Judge. He's around first, heading for 2. He's around second now if they're still searching for it out there. Altuve takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He will score as it's now a 3-2 ball game. Luis Severino is on now as he'll take over in right field following the injury. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The next 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman, Gurriel.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. So striding in, Marwin Gonzalez. No hits to this point. And that misses for ball 1. Fouled off. 1-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead off home.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Greg Bird. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with it, the Yankees have tied this one at 3. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and that retires the side. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Now in the box, Brian McCann. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And that's into the the 0-2 on its way from Chapman. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Evan Gattis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 0-2 the count to Evan Gattis.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Got him to go down swinging there. Evan Gattis becomes out number 2 this inning. And he misses with it, 1-1. Line drive to left. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Here's George Springer. Hicks is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Danger averted following the... Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ready with the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
That's 2-2.
2-2 now.
Gurriel is over to take a look at it. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Giancarlo Stanton now. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 5-3 New York. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out.
The second baseman, number 20.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Count is 1-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number
Hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Severino has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Hector Rondon enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gurriel on the move. 1 out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's at this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Gregory.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Very weakly on the ground. But it's foul, strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Sanchez, base runner at first with 1 out. And fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gonzalez is over, and that ends the inning. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Number 9.
Stepping up to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is Gardner. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Chapman's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Last strike now for Houston. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well,
now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. 5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The New York Yankees came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Aroldis
right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Hitting first in this championship round, number 18, Didi Gregorius. That one's out of here and into the second deck. It's out of here into the upper deck. And that one's gone into the second deck. 3 minutes to go. Out of here. That's his fourth home run. Two minutes remaining. Goodbye. Look out, upper deck. Another home run. One minute remaining. Seven home runs now. 30 seconds left. Time's up. So that will do it. He ends the run with 7 home runs. And you'll have to wait and see if that holds up. And now, the challenger in this championship round, number 99, Aaron Judge. A long home run. Minutes to go. Number 2. That's gone into the bullpen. Two minutes remaining. That one's out of here and into the second deck. It's gone. He has earned an additional bonus time. Home run number 6. 1 minute remaining. Seconds left. That's gone! All the way out to the concourse. Will be the one that crowns our champion. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Aaron